Welcome back, team. We're coming to our Dungeons and Dragons episodes with the Underdog Mercenaries. They are preparing for the race, and so I have changed some of the rules to make it a little more simplified. The race will be comprised of a skill challenge test instead of a lot of the other explanation I did last episode, which means there will be one primary person that's acting, and then there's the other two players that can assist. And the more successes that they succeed, the better result that it will turn out. However, if they have several failures, they will result into negative consequences. So we'll just see how it pans out. Pretty much think of it as a skill challenge test where you're trying to compete with the other contestants and cross the finish line. So let's get on to the race, shall we?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I go uh, find a pilot?
You have a pilot, so you nominated Mr. Nerdy to take the helm of
I
the
know,
right. If you
I know, but I mean for the real race. I'm
this
not sure
is
if we should get that pilot, like the really famous one.
Yeah, there wouldn't be enough time for do that right now because, as mentioned, the race starts tomorrow and you are training to prepare for it. So it's okay.
Mm.
We'll just see how it goes.
I'll try not to crash.
Well, he's going to need your help. It's a team effort. So, you all board onto so you all make it to the major area known as the Miss, which is the Majestic Ivory Superspeedway. And rolling up your large vehicle that has its reinforced armor plating is ratherly well polished, you see the other contestants that are about you. There's a few smaller. Everyone looks a little bit smaller than your vehicle. Some of them look faster. Some of them have like a lot of armor plating. One of them almost looks like a wagon with some guns sticking on the sides. And the one that strikes you, and really everybody, is the one that actually is larger than your vehicle. And it has this red insignia that says the Red Orc. Okay, you're at the starting line, and you see some of your crew have gathered together with you, and the little goblin is standing next to Alika, and you have this kind of robotic humanoid person that's standing next to you as well. Let's go ahead and share screen for that. Okay. Alika uh, looks over to you. Okay, so unfortunately, Grinder of Demons, this is what we registered as, but we're in the back. It was kind of we didn't have enough funds to soften things up and make our way, but I'm sure that you're going to be capable to move past the ranks of these other contestants. Uh, Noblix and I will stand at the um, pit stop area, so in case you need to pull in, we can repair your vehicle. Do you want Gardaco to go with you, or do you want him to stay with us?
Stay with you because then I'll have more people to fix if we need to fix.
Sure, we can stand our post. The robotic humanoid kind of goes, I will comply. And then there's a sound of a roar that comes up from the crowd. You can see along the ramparts of the walls, there's people cheering, and some person with a you can see like in a distance, probably 100 feet up in the air to the side. The sun is overhead, and this regal-looking figure holds up his hands. Oh, that's the sound of the prince ready to start. Um, good luck. Any last questions?
Nope.
I'm gonna act like I'm not there.
Where's the on switch?
I'm gonna disappear.
Okay. Disappear in the vehicle or disappear?
On the outside.
Okay. She is looking to Mr. Nerdy and Ruff. I thought there was 3 of you. Um, okay, well, you sure you two can handle this Gova? She looks
Yes,
a little
Shade
nervous.
is with us in spirit.
I don't know what that means,
Let's go.
but okay.
I'm gonna put on the cloak so it acts so I can still blind people, shoot people, but because they can't see me, and then so when I appear, like where did that person come? No, but I've been always there. I've always been there.
Okay, but just know that when the vehicles go start racing, they'll move pretty fast.
Mhm. I just have to put the hood on, and it stays there, and it counts as action.
So you're not on the vehicle or you
I
on
am.
the vehicle? Okay.
Come on. I just put the cloak on so it camouflages me.
Got it. Okay.
Let me
Great.
read. Let me read it. So let's see. Where is it? Which one? Yeah. I still have to check that enchanted greatsword from that Black Knight last time.
That's been a while. Okay. There is a large sound that comes then almost sounds like a trumpets. And then there's a voice that calls out and it's amplified by some of the sound systems that are encircling this arena. All contestants, man your vehicles. The race shall begin. There is a large kind of light display that flickers before you. You see there are a few bulbs of lights that have not been turned on yet. Anything you guys want to do?
Nope, just get ready.
Wait. I need to make sure I have my bad news.
Yep. Your bad news is on you. Yep.
And is my gun proficiency high enough that I can shoot it?
Absolutely. Since you did take a feat in that, you can use it somewhat adeptly. Note that your vehicle, the Demon Grinder itself, also has some weapon systems on it, so you can always use that too. Okay, but now it's just 3 of you, so here we go. Okay. There are the lights that splash with some electric kind of sparks, almost like a magical sense. And then the second one goes, and then the last one, and the engines roar, and you start sending off. So, well, we're going to make Mr. Nerdy the active player first. The way it's going to work is you have to check, the active player has to do one of these 4 to really assess the situation and do something around it. So the challenge is called Out of the Gates. These are some of the targets that you have to hit. Your assisting players may choose to help you. And depending on what they do, there could be negative numbers that will reduce the target value. It's like assisting in a way. They could also do other things like attack other vehicles, which will not assist the active player, but it may have other implications to what's going on. Here is your Gova, the Demon Grinder in the back. You see there's a menacing looking vehicle in front of you with big claws and spikes and razors coming out the tires. And then there's this big armor plated kind of tank that's over on the other side. Okay, and you're off. So, roll initiative.
Only Mr. Nerdy or all of us?
Yeah, Mr. Nerdy, he's the active player.
5.
5, okay. 5, all right. So as you're trying to crank some of the controls, a little bit of nervousness comes and sets in, but eventually you figure out the brake is not the gas, and and you make the vehicle go. However, there have been some vehicles that already have launched quickly. You see that there's actually a little bit of a puff of smoke that clouds most of this kind of start point, as you see the effects that you've done to the red orc vehicle may have been causing it to do, preventing it from moving as fast as it could out of the gateway. The other vehicles are off. Okay, so Ruff, what would you like to do?
I'll just stand and watch and get some stuff ready in case I need to blow anything up.
Okay, so as you're watching, you see that there's these two vehicles that are kind of rolling out with you almost the same time. The slasher vehicle is trying to cut you off to prevent your Volgova from passing. You are standing to observing, so you could choose to do one of these types of assists if you wish.
Weapon fire.
Okay,
Yay.
you want to open fire? Go
Uh,
ahead. So make your attack roll.
Which is D20.
Yep, everything is a D20, including the skill checks.
One.
Oh,
It was
no.
right on the edge of 1 and 13, but somehow I hit
One.
1.
Did you use bad news for this?
Huh?
What did you attack with?
I don't know.
Bad news. Yes, that's what you had.
Shoot, then he misfires and our thing goes boom.
Did you shoot me? in
No,
the
I
head?
used like the wrecking ball in the back.
I'm sure you did. Why
You
did you
fire the
roll?
bad news bad, everything goes boom.
Okay, why don't you roll a D10, and then we'll see which.
Does he have ammunition for the bad news anyways?
He does, yeah.
Two.
2.
Yeah, we're gonna say that it's the misfire from the bad news. When you start clicking it, you immediately know that there's some sparks that shatter around, and there's electric pulse that comes up your sleeve, and it kind of zaps. You can feel the metal around you electrify you a little bit. You take 5 points of damage, and your bad news is locked up. It will take another action to fix it.
I used the wrecking ball though.
No, come on, just move forward.
Just move. It's fine.
We rolled a D10
5
because
points of damage.
yeah, it you didn't designate what you did in the beginning, so the D10 told you.
That's okay. There's plenty of time to fix.
No worries. Okay, so not a great starter, but that's okay. Shade.
I'm gonna put on my hood. My camera hood.
Okay, your hood is already on.
Oh, shoot, wait,
You're
my
like
boots
the
aren't
invisible
on.
turret.
For some reason, my boots aren't on. Let's see.
Okay, sounds like you're.
Wait, I'm going to use a. Which one's faster? Oh yeah, I still have some of the dynamite. I'm gonna throw dynamite. But I didn't throw it
Okay.
at like the one with like the orange shield thing.
This one.
Yeah,
down
that
here.
one.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna toss it like right behind the shield where it can lodge in.
All right. You are behind the vehicle, so it's going to be a very difficult throw because you're both moving forward in the direction of the racetrack.
Let's try it.
Go ahead.
Wait. No, I can just throw it. Let's see.
Yep, we're waiting for your throw.
Yeah, I'll throw it.
Okay.
What'd you get, Connor?
No, you don't get anything.
D20?
Yeah, you're going to have to make a check to throw it because it's going to rely on strength to haul it.
Oh, thank goodness, I got a 15. There's no plus stuff, which is hard.
Yeah, 15 is not actually not high enough to throw that trajectory in front of the vehicle as you're moving.
No,
Yeah, but
but
there
what?
is an explosion that happens, and it kind of makes it swerve off to the side a little bit. You can see the armor is holding its position for now. Mr. Nerdy, okay, so you may choose to do one of these types of actions and then roll your d20. The target's going to be pretty difficult, but this is the first.
What does performance mean? Does it actually mean you enhance the performance of the vehicle, or do you actually do a performance?
Right, so because there's no equivalent to driving in Dungeons and Dragons, I've just used some of the skills and translated them to the description of what you're doing, right?
So
So
when
inside,
when it says handle GOVA, it means that I'm just focusing on handling it, right?
yep.
Okay, I will do that to try to catch up a little bit.
So performance is a very difficult type of, it's like making a very special maneuver with the vehicle.
Mhm.
Animal handling is more the basic one. So let's actually drop this down a little bit since we're just starting out of the gates. So your target number are these. You have to pick one of your skills that you have available and roll a d20.
So explain animal handling again. So
Yeah, so if you look at your
both
character
animal
sheet,
handling and performance apply to handle GOVA.
correct. Yep, your goal is to make as many successes as you feel comfortable. When you hit more successes, you get a better rating. However, if you get more failures, you can stop the section at any time, but the more failures you get, the more consequences you have.
Oh, I mean, 16 is still a pretty high bar.
It is
The
pretty
thing
hard.
is, you have advantage on animal handling.
Okay, well, I'll try animal handling,
Okay.
and it is a D20.
Yes, it is.
Wait, no,
So-
you don't. Wait. Oh shoot! No, you don't have advantage. You're not a ranger.
I got an 8.
Oh, 8 is not enough. Okay.
I just realized. Oh,
Yep, that's right. Not great.
Sorry.
So it's the first failure, which doesn't mean it's terrible, but it just means that you have a superficial loss, which means nothing really happens. If more losses happen, then it might be a problem. All right. You guys may go again. So Rough and Shade, what do you want to do for your actions?
I'm gonna shoot a bow at the guy in the car next to us.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna use the wrecking ball and smash the car next to us.
Okay. The
Look
wrecking
behind.
ball's towards the back. You could try. It would be also a difficult
Then
challenge.
no. I'm just
Or-
gonna
attack the car that's already leaning for the side.
I'm just gonna
The
shoot a-
track it's out.
shoot a ball at the driver.
Okay, that would also be very difficult, but you can certainly try.
How about help the car move forward?
Do the yellow car. The yellowish car. It's already off
11.
track, so the gears
11
off,
is
it's
a
out.
miss.
Yeah, 11 is difficult. Yeah, you see that it has enough plating that the movement of the vehicle prevents that from connecting.
And
Shade.
then I have another move because I have the
Sure. Moving, what do you want to move?
no, I had the double move. I can shoot the bow
Oh,
twice.
you can attack twice.
And I
yes,
got
you
a
can.
19.
Okay, nice. 19 will definitely strike. Go ahead and roll for
You're
some
hitting the
damage.
orange car, right? Like the one that's veering off to
I
the
think
side,
roll
right? Ian?
damage.
No, I'm hitting the guy. I'm hitting the one and the one next to us. Like
Can you roll
Yep.
the damage, please?
Oh.
8.
8, nice. Okay. You see that the arrow does penetrate in, and you hear just a muffled sound. You don't exactly know what happened, but it did seem to connect to something in the vehicle. Okay, I've noted the 1 damage marked in that vehicle. Shade.
I am going to.
So remember, you guys, this is a skill challenge. You could do attacks like you've been doing, but oh, actually, this takes it -2. So that would be some help that is done. So that's already done.
I'm going to use my enchanted crossbow on the car that's already veering off toward the side.
Okay.
It's +7, so it has to be good. Oh, 18.
Okay. That will connect. So go ahead and roll damage.
And then, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I wanted to dip in fire.
Sure.
Hopefully it hits the driver and the whole thing goes boom. 10 damage plus fire damage is 1d6. I got a 4, so 14 damage. And if it hits, 14 damage to the
Okay.
driver.
Yep. You do have it connect. And you see that there is a fire that kind of bursts inside of it. And you don't know the effects from your position. Okay, great. Then it goes back to you, Mr. Nerdy. Since you're still the active player, you actually have -2 to these target numbers for now. So which one do you want to do?
Well, it seems like animal handling is still the lowest part of pass, right? It's at 14
Apparently,
now.
that's what it is.
Do I have any other choice? There's no other choice of actions to do, right?
These are the 4 choices that you have.
All right. Well, then I'll do animal handling again.
Alternatively, you could try to use another skill that you have, but you'd have to describe how that would be useful in a driving situation or a race situation.
You can use a little bit of the dynamite that we put in there. And then
And
use animal handling.
Is there
And
any way
then
to
it'll-
enhance the engine performance using alchemy?
So if you want to use the GOVAs abilities, you can also decrease the value by 3, and that's will use these types of numbers. Yes.
So engine.
Yep, you got it.
And that's also a D20.
You have to determine if you want to use the abilities first. Yes.
So what ability would it would apply to trying to boost the engine?
Well, then you would use the engine capacity, and you could choose really anything that you want to decrease. Right now, you're already at -2,
Uh,
so these numbers are 2 less.
well, I'll do animal handling again.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 14, right?
Yep. But if you use the engine as well, you try to give it extra power, then it's going to be -3 more. Essentially 11.
Yeah, I think since we're out of the gate, I'm not going to try the weapons with Thunder, so I'll try the engine.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. I'll move one down over here.
Ugh, 3.
Oh no. Not
Why?
lucky. Jeez.
Why?
There's a
Why?
big cloud of puffy smoke that comes out the exhaust, and you have to cover your mouth from all the fumes that are starting to explode inwards through your vehicle. You notice as you're trying to drive it around, the other combatants are also firing at you, and your vehicle has taken some amount of damage. Okay, that's not great. Not a great start. I'm gonna drop this even lower, based on what's going on. Okay, you guys are back up.
Can Shade give me a stick of dynamite?
Oh, your throwing is better than mine.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
This
I
is true,
stick
he
the stick
is
of dynamite onto an arrow, and I shoot the arrow.
Flame the arrow. Flame it.
Okay.
Okay, I flame the arrow, stick the dynamite onto it, and then I shoot it
To where?
to the red orc one.
That is definitely the furthest up. It's probably going to
No,
be.
don't.
And then I just shoot at the shield one,
Okay.
and I got 22
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yes.
or
That's
23 actually. I mean, it's +4, and I got 19.
sure.
And damage.
Flaming arrow gives you one.
3.
plus
3
6.
damage.
No, flaming arrow gives you plus 6, and then the dynamite. Let me check. And then the dynamite, they must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, taking a 3d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, so the number it rolled is 13.
So if they fail, it's 13 plus 6 plus 3.
What was the number that saves?
12.
Yeah, it passed.
So they got 12.
13.
How much damage
Oh.
did they take?
Nothing.
You tell me.
They didn't get
They
hit
do
by
half
that.
damage.
They did
Yeah.
have.
Probably
No,
half.
6 or 7. So that much plus 3 plus 1d6. I don't know, 1d6.
So 1d6 I already did that. It's 3. My longbow, I shot it and it has 1d8 plus 1, and I got 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 6, which would be 9 plus 7 or 6 would be 12 or 13, so 13 damage.
13. Okay. Significant amount of blast that slams into this vehicle. You see that it's starting to set a fire to the back. And I'm going to mark some damage on it. Okay. Anything else?
And then I'll shoot another arrow, but actually, do
Do another dynamite arrow
I have?
or poison arrow. That also works. Or repair your gun.
I'll use my last action to unclog my bad news.
Okay. Go ahead and make it's called a tinkering check, but let's see how that actually works.
A barbarian tinkering.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you just make it
Get hit with a hammer.
A what?
I mean, he
Dexterity.
gives it to me. He give it to
Ability
me. He gives it to me. I'll do better at it. I'll use
what
the
do I
ask my
roll?
action, and he can do another fighting action. Let's do
So
that.
what do I roll?
No, just give it to me. Give it to me, and then I can do it, and then you can do another round of fighting.
Okay, fine. Here, I gave it to you. And then for my last turn, I'm going to shoot another dynamite arrow.
Okay.
So that I set it on fire. Wait, we have the volcanic fire.
That does less damage.
Okay, fine. I set it on fire. Then I put the dynamite on it and then I shoot it. Natural 20 plus 4 is 24.
How do you guys get so lucky? How is that big shiny bee? It's like flashing.
Excellent. Okay.
This is double damage. You get an advantage on damage.
Yeah, double damage.
6
7.
plus, so 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Plus the dynamite, well, plus 6 for flame is 13. Plus whatever they got.
Dynamite is 3d6.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and roll that check. Failed. This time.
3d6. Let's
So
see.
9. So 9 plus 13, that's 21 damage.
Who are you shooting at?
32.
Bucket of bolts. Okay. That dynamite,
That's the
that
one with
second
the
arrow
shield
sends
bucket
and
bolts.
blasts over. You see its whole right side actually get fishtailed as it spins out of control, and there's a big exhaust of smoke that puffs up in the air. And it spins out and slams into the side guardrail. And the crowd roars up and cheers. Okay, next player.
Shay gonna be fixing the bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check. Use the ability score.
Saving throw?
No.
My dexterity ability?
Yep.
No, I got an 18.
18's good. Yeah, you're able to quickly identify its.
I don't think you do sleight of hand for that, but okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be a skill check. It says you have to use tinkering tools. So it's a DC plus the misfire score. But you don't have tinkering tools, so it just makes the DC a little bit harder, but you're able to do it. No problem.
Let's see. I have thieves' tools.
It's not tinkering tools, a little bit different. Okay, back to you, Mr. Nerdy. Lots of gunfire, not a lot of movement so far. What do you want to do?
Well, we don't really have any choice, right?
Sure you do.
Not a lot of animal
Go-
handling again
Go for the
to
easiest one. Go ahead.
move it forward.
Yep. Target is.
2.
Oh,
It's like it's next to the natural. It's right next to the shiny flashing beat, but it
Wow.
landed on 2.
Okay. Despite all your firepower that's happened, you notice there's a large burst and explosion in the engine side. You see part of your thrusters have been completely disabled as the other vehicles will move forward. Okay. We move over to the next active player, which will be Ruff. Or why don't you both roll initiative, Ruff and Shade?
Can I try shoot? No.
17.
Who's 17?
Rough.
For what?
That-
Initiative.
I got
Huh?
17.
Okay. And Ruff?
No, Rough got 17.
Ah, got it. Okay, let's just let Ruff go then. So, Shade and Mr. Nerdity, now you are the supporter players, and Ruff, you'll have to be the active player for now. With that major loss, it's still the beginning, so it's not going to be catastrophic. There's less combatants around the front. You see your crew is kind of waving you down. They're a little bit concerned about what's going on. But you did suffer a major loss, so it's not fantastic. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I'll do animal handling.
So remember, the active player goes last. You can
Oh yeah.
you can tell the assisting players to help you in certain ways to help reduce the number, but yes, the active players will choose to do everything after the supporting players.
Can I do help him and let's see. Let's just attack.
You're going to attack again. Okay. The
Mhm.
vehicle that's the furthest ahead in your range is the slashing vehicle. You also see this one is over on the side, and there's crew that's frantically trying to repair it. They
Should I
still
kill
have.
them or should I pursue the enemy?
It's up to you. They still
Well,
have
actually, wait. Is it possible for me to use the GOVAs? What do you call it? The GOVAs harpoon.
their. It is equipped with long-range harpoons for sure.
Let's do it.
Okay. Which one are you firing at?
The car, the spiky wheel one.
Got it. Okay.
Slash
Make
and burn.
Make an attack roll.
D20.
Yeah.
15.
That's going to hit for sure, especially since you have some proficiency. You've been training to shoot with those weapons. So go ahead and make your. I guess I can do the attack.
What is the attack? What is it though?
Why don't you roll 2d10?
Wait, once we like, is it possible for me once I hit them, I can reel them in? Since it is a harpoon.
Technically, yes. It
Okay.
depends how much damage you do.
Okay, but I need a lot of damage then. Oh, 17.
Wow, that's really high. Okay. Your harpoon lands and slams in some of its grating to the back, and you see it locks in with the metal. The rope is hanging on, and you feel the vehicle almost pulling your vehicle along in tow.
That's nice.
Right, but you can
I'm gonna
definitely,
reel them and start cranking.
everyone has like a jolt from its impact as the inertia from the other vehicle pulling you has left you a little bit off balance. Okay, Mr. Nuri.
Wait, I'm reeling them in, right? I think.
You fired this turn. So, Mr.
Mhm.
Nuri, go ahead.
Spells. Don't know spell's gonna fix machine. Survival. Is there any way to repair the engine?
From your assessment, it looks like the engine's out of commission until you do a pit stop.
Okay.
You still have two-thirds functioning though.
Is there? Can I try to help boost it again?
Sure.
I don't know what boosting the 2/3 would do, but
Well, you can use these assisting player actions.
spot other, spot self. Well, that's not
Right.
gonna do
So
anything.
that would be like looking at the engine and trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay,
Survival.
survival check.
Survival check. Two again.
Oh my gosh.
Believe it.
How unlucky.
I know.
Jeez.
It's just luck has never been my game, but
Oh
it is
no.
what it is.
Yeah, there's just too much smoke that's clouding your vision as you're trying to magically push it off to the side, but it's not, it's just very hot and hard to touch. All right, that moves over to Ruff
Hmm.
with -2. Those are your numbers.
Oh, I have the best idea ever.
Go ahead.
Can we take the GOVA? Can I animate?
Sure.
So I'm gonna drive the GOVA here, off,
You're not trying.
and onto there.
Are you allowed to short circuit?
So
And
that is technically not connected. There is a jump that you can do that over here, but everything else is not really like it's not sanctioned by the rules of the race. But you're also not driving. So when you do these things, it's other things that you're handling. It's not necessarily as a driver.
When you do these things.
I'll do performance.
Okay.
Do I do performance check?
Yes, you do.
Three.
Not great. Okay. So unfortunately, that's a superficial failure. That's okay. You try to make a audacious move and slam your bad news or your other weapon, I guess your great axe, into the vehicle's engine to try to fix it, and it just makes a big clunk. Nothing happens. Okay, back to you guys. Get these guys moving along. What do you guys want to do?
Who goes first again? Shay goes first.
Can I just grab the bad news gun and try shooting something?
Do you have
Can.
proficiency?
You're
Wait,
not
no,
proficient.
I think I'll just assist the player. Let's see. I'm going to do. Can I reel the other player in? Because I think shouldn't we be moving along with the the player with the wheel.
That's right. It is pulling you forward, and you're going. You could see that some of its crew are actually taking out like razor kind of blades that are trying to hack it down.
That makes them an easy target. Let's
It is
shoot
a
a
far
dynamite.
distance. It is a very far distance, but yes, you can do that if you wish.
Let's shoot a dynamite. Let's try it. Let's
Okay.
try it. Let's roll. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. 23.
Okay, what's your roll?
And then for damage, it's a alchemist fire dynamite thing. Okay.
Okay.
Wait a sec. Crossbow. I got an 8 plus the fire. So 8 plus 4 is 12. And then the dynamite roll. Yes. The dynamite roll. I got 12.
Okay. 12 points. As you send that over, it
Wait.
barely makes enough range to actually slam at the rear of the vehicle, and you see this large explosion that.
Wait, did they make the? Did they make the?
No, they didn't.
So that means whoever it hit or whatever it hit took 12 plus 24 damage.
Okay. You see one of the crew members that's trying to slash off actually gets exploded off the vehicle and knocked off the track. However, at the same time, the harpoon gets really disintegrated from the flames, and you are no longer being in tow. This will also take damage. Okay. Nice shot, Mr. Nerdy. Are we ending at 5, you guys? What time are we ending?
I actually don't
Oh.
know.
5. It's 5 o'clock.
It is.
Do you have time to keep going? Another
For now, yeah.
20 minutes, 30 minutes? Okay.
Sure. Okay.
I'll go quick. I'll try the thing with the engine again, see if I can help.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask my
Survival?
mom really quickly.
Go ahead.
Survival?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, thank God. 14.
Is that a total 14?
Yeah, it's 12 plus 2.
Okay. It's not exactly meeting the number, but I'll give you some benefit on that. So we'll knock it down.
A Band-Aid price.
There you go. Able to figure out some of the knobs and whatnot, and you see that the engine's kind of propelling your vehicle forward again. Okay. Rough. What do you want to do?
Can I actually attack?
As active player,
Sure.
you'd have to do one of these 4, or you can do another
Do animal
type of.
handling. You have high
Or I could do what?
animal
Or you can try to explain another skill that you want to use, and then I may give you a number based on how you describe it.
You have high strength, right?
Do I have animal handling?
Well, you need
I have -1 on animal
Okay, that's
handling.
fine. Your wisdom's too low. Go back. So you have high strength, you have high intelligence, which is high charisma. So charisma, you can do performance. Is performance one of the main?
It is. Yep.
Performance. There you go. So
Okay, I'll
try-
do performance then.
Okay.
And yes, my mom said I can go for until 5:30.
Got it.
6,
8.
Oh, the eight's not making the mark again, so that's going to be unfortunately another. Wow, these numbers are too high for you guys.
Now I can go again, right? Because I have double move.
How do you have- No, you
As
don't.
a skill check, no. So double move is when you attack.
Oh,
So that's okay. It's just we're gonna keep dropping these numbers down apparently. So no successes so far with your endeavors to move forward. That will send these vehicles moving as they are combating and getting along with the race. Okay. Supporting characters. What do you want to do?
Who goes first? Shay go first or I go first?
It's in you choose. Doesn't matter.
You
Shay,
can
go
go
ahead.
first.
Yep.
I'm going. How far? Can I start reeling them? Wait, can I start reeling them in?
Nope, because you exploded the rope.
Wait, what? Ah. Is there any way I can help the engine faster?
Of course, that's what all this stuff is. Nature, survival, perception, or you can choose another skill and describe how that would be effective to do that.
I'm just gonna do analyze
I
strategies.
You have high aptitude for. It's just a matter.
Wait,
of-
no, I'm gonna do a spot road.
I got a
Spot
15
road.
for that.
Okay, so
I got a
check
13, right?
check the kind of guide the path. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Survival is
Where's nature?
wisdom.
That's-
Yeah, try
that's
survival.
two.
Again and again.
Okay, then that means it. Oh. Oh wow. Yes. I got a D20.
Okay, great. So with
And it's +3, so it's 23.
got it.
I
Okay,
know +2 is 22.
you're able to find a path and help guide the driver to make it a little bit easier. These numbers will get reduced for now. Mr. Nerdy.
My turn.
Yep.
I'll try survival again. Just to keep helping the engine.
Got it.
10.
10 is, again, not going to be able enough to get that. You're really struggling with this engine, and it's not cooperating with your actions. Rough.
Wait, can you scroll up? Can I see the menu? Anticipate enemy. What is wait, no, that's not helpful.
Yeah, for
Okay,
now.
I'll just keep doing performance.
Okay.
That's your best bet. Charisma, charisma.
12.
12 makes it. Congratulations. Okay. The performance check has passed, and this is your first success. You see the engine starts roaring, and the vehicle proceeds
Do you have a higher charisma or higher strength?
with a quite amount of speed. Okay, that will move you guys up to the next section.
Just saying.
Ruff, do you still want to be the active player, or do you want to pass it?
As we
I'll
should.
pass it to Shade.
Okay, great. So now in the next section, you see your guys are a little bit trailing, but there's the challenge will be debris on the road. So it's you can see a lot of the vehicles have passed. There's lots of shrapnel, and there's also that explosion, and there's a body that's laying over on the side of the road because of the dynamite explosion. But it's relatively easy to pass through this.
What if we just squish through the body?
It's on the side of the road. If you want to go off-road, you could do that. Also, in your vision, you can
It's
see
inside of the track.
one of the vehicles is not that far in your range. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Okay, I think we should go on the ramp.
Okay.
The ramp of chance.
Jeez. All right.
Go for the difficult way. Okay, let's take these off. Oh, you did have some minor loss damage, so I'm just going to mark that as your tires got damaged.
But it's shade driving, right?
Which
It's not
actually
bad.
will take that off. It will be your improved effect that prevents the tires from getting damaged. Okay. You guys determine what you want to do to support.
I'll just hold on. Let me try to just do more survival on the engine.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You
Yep. You can
Survive.
assist.
Wait.
Do
Yep,
you have?
that's
do you
essentially what
have,
it is.
High wisdom.
Or can I do?
Do you have high
No.
wisdom?
No.
Well, then you don't have a good chance.
Then can I just do
Yeah, your wisdom's -1. dude.
Yeah, but could I do performance, or is that only for the active player?
Technically, it's for the active player, but if you somehow describe how you would do a performance on the vehicle to assist,
Can
maybe
I
I'll give it to
do?
Half of his butt's still in the driver's seat. He's about to get off.
No.
you.
He's doing one last thing before his shade slips onto the driver's seat.
I guess I'll just do survival.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack the what is that?
Yep. The people in the
Slash
front.
and burn.
Okay.
I will shoot. Wait, can I have my bad news back?
Yeah. Yes, you may.
Okay, I have bad news, and I will fire it at the slash and burn.
Go ahead. You can see it is burning at the rear. They've mostly put out some of the fires, but here you are firing
So,
into it.
what do I have to roll to shoot it?
You could use your attack roll, add your proficiency bonus.
So it'd be 20.
Really?
17 plus something. Wait, what do I have to add? Proficiency?
Yep.
17 plus 3, 20.
Scoring some hits. Yes, you're finally figured out how to use this weapon, and you start
Yeah.
cranking the trigger, and you see its rapid fire succession pin into this vehicle. What do you get?
Wait, what's my damage? How do I get the damage for my bad news?
Does it say on your character sheet?
No.
No.
All right. According to this, it says 2d12 piercing.
2d12. Yay.
It's
Okay.
11 plus 1. I mean, that 11 almost ended up as 2.
Yeah, that's
Like
great.
a free bonus, a free damage.
Okay, you send a fire, and as the vehicle turns, your blast hits into its rear axle, and you see this one of the tires starts spinning wildly. This vehicle is suffering some pretty major damage.
How fast does it fire?
Faster you can see.
I don't have that information.
Probably just fires one high power bullet or
Okay,
something.
I'm gonna keep trying. Let's see. Survival. Nature. Investigation, but I can't do investigate into it. Driver again.
Survival then.
Perception is.
Okay, Mr. Nerdy, what you got?
Features plus 3.
The survival is still my highest.
Then just do survival.
All right, I'm gonna try to keep helping the engine by doing
ahead.
survival.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank God.
15.
Excellent. That makes it completely. So we'll knock this down by 3. That's able to figure out the engine finally, and it's looking like it's cooperating with your direction, and goes over to you, Shade.
I'm going, let's see. Performance. I'm gonna do animal handling, 4-handle GOVA. Since my
Sure.
animal handling's +4.
Oh yeah, no problem. You should automatically make it. Even if you roll a 1.
22.
Yep, easily. Okay. We'll mark that as a success.
I have pluses on everything besides intimidation and performance.
Great. Your vehicle's moving along, and you see this one is starting to keep on the road, but it's not being able to steer quite right, so it's rubbing on the side railing. Okay. Shay, do you want to remain as the active player, or do you want to pass it?
No, can I just tell my teammate something?
Of course.
I'm gonna pass Roth a dynamite, and a bottle of alchemist fire. Say shoot. I'm gonna pass him a bottle of alchemist fire and dynamite, and I'm gonna say when you shoot, aim the dynamite at the railing. So the GOVA will fall out of the track.
Okay.
And that's
so
it.
Are you still the active player?
Yep.
Got it. Okay, so you're going to press your luck in this section and try to get better ratings. Then it's up to you guys.
All right, so I'll do what he wants, and then I'll shoot the bow.
With dynamite.
6.
I got 6.
With dynamite.
Roll the
Also, you just
6.
hit the railing.
Yep.
The railing isn't a moving item person.
Sure, but you are calculating the
Right.
movement of your vehicle hitting a target. So the dynamite does land over to the side, and you see that it kind of places about where you want. Maybe it's a little bit shy of the actual intended location. And it's starting to wind down its blast. Okay. Anything else?
And I'll shoot another dynamite with alchemist fire. So last one that we have at the, I don't know what this one is called. Is this the number 1 Avenger?
Yeah, that's way too far ahead.
Okay, then I'll just shoot at the.
But we are going up that red ramp, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's not yet, but I want to shoot it at the red orc.
Okay, he's also pretty far.
I
So
think I
this
can
is like
hit.
a different section. You can think of it that way. You can try, but it'll be very difficult.
Okay.
Nah.
8.
8.
No, it just sails off into the air.
So
And
Shade, you should hand
plummets
the
down.
driver's seat to me next when we're going up the ramp.
Mr. Nerdy.
Why? But then how? But how come you
survival
didn't move
again.
at all when you were driving?
Let's boost that engine.
Okay,
Survival.
go ahead.
12,
14.
That just made it. Nicely done. That makes these difficulties
15
really
is
easy in this section.
7, 13 is 13 the threshold. 19 minus 5 is 14. It is all right on.
Right on, you got it. Yep. All right, that engine is fully cooperative, and you see that it's the last 2 cylinders are pumping rather rapidly. Go ahead, Shade. So you've done animal handling, so that one's done.
Shade, you're muted.
I'm still gonna. I can't use any more animal handling.
Correct.
What I'm gonna do animalize strategy.
Wait, why can't he do animal handling anymore?
Because there are 4 ratings that you can pass. If you pass all of them, then you're gonna get 4 successes, right? So you can't do the same thing over and over.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to do investigate for analyze strategy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hope this works.
Should
That's
be
per individual, right? Or per the whole.
20.
easily pass that. Yeah, it's for
Very
the individual.
stressful.
It'll reset
Okay.
when it's done.
This is very stressful.
Pass. Easy.
They really
Okay.
needed to get perfect.
All right, you see that clearly the path looks like most of the contestants taken the traditional safe route.
When we move, can we just ram the thing with wheels to their front? Their front's completely armored.
Speaking of which, it is actually firing at you. So, Mr. Nerdy, why don't you go ahead and make a animal handling check as you're the driver.
I mean, I'm the driver, right?
You're the active player. That's
14.
14.
12 plus 2.
Okay, not bad. He's still the driver. This it's not like you're
Yeah.
switching driver seats. Is you're
Okay.
switching the active. It's symbolic to make sure that everyone gets the chance to do things.
Well,
14 is good enough. You see that there's a whole splay of like crossbow bolts that come across your vehicle, but it's just lining onto your plating, and nothing penetrates deeper. Okay.
I handle those bolts like animals.
Yes, you did. Nicely done. Good evasion skill. Okay. Are you going to pass Shade, or are you
Yeah, Shay,
satisfied
hand it
with-
over to me as we go up the ramp.
but I may hand it over to him, but before
Okay.
I'm gonna ram them over.
With 2 successes and no failures, there is an explosion that comes off in the distance, and you see it lodges this Gova even more into the side railing. It seems like it's not having any traction at this time. Moving over to the next section, you see the other contestants.
I handed the front seat over to Nerdy.
Got it. All right. So this next one is going to be the jump. Let's bring this
Before
down a
the
little bit.
we have to upgrade some of our
See, I'm
stuff.
going to use investigation, which I
Like,
have.
can we use a little bit of our dynamite
And I have a +6.
before we
Sure.
do the jump?
I have 17.
course.
Only a
intelligence.
little
That's
bit.
20 intelligence, and I have +6, so I have 26.
Wait, no, it's not use the dynamite. No
First
dynamite.
chance to jump, make that jump.
No dynamite.
Okay, so it's up to Ruff and Shade first to assist. Let's go ahead and fix these numbers.
As much engine as possible. Actually, you're not good at wisdom, huh? You have to use your charisma or strength.
No, I guess these are about right. There will be no attack option here since there's nobody here. You see that the road narrows into this little peak at the very top. It has a slight upward slope, and then there's a big gap. You can also see, if you look over to the right side, the large vehicle known as the Red Orc is around that region.
All right, so
Oh,
And we're gonna bring you guys to
yeah. Oh, you have high intelligence.
4.
You have high intelligence, so try nature. You got 16 intelligence.
You guys can also press the vehicle to make it a little bit easier, right? So anytime you want to use the Gova to press, you can make it -3 to your die roll.
all right, so
So, I'm going to do spot road for nature.
Sure.
$16.
16 is a little bit short. I'll give you some benefit of it as you're able to kind of see the dangers up ahead and try to navigate accordingly, but that will use your nature ability. Shade.
You don't crash.
Okay, great. Rough.
I will do nature. I
Okay.
love flowers.
All right.
13
13.
fail.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be close enough to make a difference. So you're trying to also assist with trying to navigate and pointing out little spots on the road that might give you a little bit slower traction, but it's not being able to help at this time. Go ahead, and Mr. Nerdy, which one do you want to take on?
I'll do investigate.
Okay, do you wish to use the Gova ability?
Remind me how that helps again.
It's
It'd be
basically-
-3.
How many do we have left?
It will use up some of your engine power.
Okay, yeah, fine. Let's use
Okay, let's do it. Let's take this down by 3.
that. Investigate.
Still pretty tough.
But since I have high intelligence and I have a +6,
Oh, no.
I'll be good.
Okay. Let's try to see if that works for you.
18.
Oh,
Plus
just
6,
passed.
that's nice.
Just passed.
Oh,
Congratulations.
+6. That
Mark-
+6, it really helped.
That really did. Boom. Okay. You see that you're on the right trajectory and you calculate about where you need to leave off for the jump and you're ready to go. You have one success so far. You could try to press your luck and go for more. Or you can pass.
Try again.
Well, then everybody gets to do a turn again. That's how it works. So either you pass your active player and you move to the next section, or you try to go for better ratings.
All right, just pass.
You're just gonna pass? Okay, stick with the basic. Okay, go ahead and everybody make a dexterity saving throw, please.
We're getting shot at.
Uh,
Dexterity saving throw. Where is it?
it's about your footing, about how you're landing.
14.
19.
14.
Okay, those of you who had 15 or less, you take,
Our heads get knocked.
yeah, as your vehicle lands and soars up in the sky. One success rating is okay. It's not perfect. It crunches down and slams into the road. All of you are jostled and moved around and hit your head hard upon the metal plating. The impact is even more severe as your whole vehicle slams into the red orc as it lands. You guys take 15 points of piercing damage. Rough.
It's worth it. It's worth it, man.
Rough.
It's worth it.
Rough, you're only taking 5. We're gonna give your vehicle a little damage, and the red orc also takes damage. Too.
Okay, it's 5:35, so if people have to leave,
Yep.
525.
5:25. Well,
25.
it's literally.
No, not yet. Let's just keep going.
You're so
going?
into this, huh?
Then
Is Dungeon Master Jay okay?
So far. So are you
Alright.
guys? Which one are you passing to, Mr. Nerdy?
And not you.
I need to fire the bad news at the red orc.
I will keep it. Is that okay, Shade? If I keep it,
You cannot.
I cannot. Okay, I
No,
will
you
pass
can't.
it.
Why? It's fine.
I will pass it to Shade.
Fine.
Shade, use your dexterity, eh?
Yeah, I have
Alright.
really good dexterity.
So my turn.
Okay.
I will fire bad news at the red orc.
Sure. Go ahead and make your attack rolls. It's a significantly larger vehicle than you. And you can see it has little doors that are opening up on the side. As you
Oh, natural 20.
You got another one. Okay, go ahead. Make your attack damage.
So what is the attack damage?
You get
again?
an advantage.
So 3d12.
Big bad news, right? So 4d12. That's pretty powerful.
34 damage.
Impressive. All right. Like a sniper fire that lands straight into this vehicle, its monstrous size. You see, well, you don't really see anything, but you notice that immediately after, like 5 seconds pass, you start seeing the vehicle slow down extremely, like it's getting pulled back, or as if maybe an engineer was taken out. That's a nice shot. Okay,
Yeah, I'm happy I bought bad news.
cool. That will reduce this by, oh, we gotta boost these back up. So then we reduce it by 2 because that's done. All right, Mr. Nerdy.
I will go back to
You fix up the car.
the nature. I have +3. I have a better chance at nature.
But then survival, you can fix the car. I mean, to fix the car and they're
there's-
slowing down anyway.
Huh?
They're slowing down anyway because I just do
Okay.
survival because you gotta fix the car, and you get 21.
21.
You roll 21
Yep.
on survival.
Yeah, 19 plus 2.
Excellent. Okay, that will also pass. Okay, so then you're able to assess your vehicle after its landing and restabilize its thrusters to project in the right direction to make that the sharp turn coming up ahead.
After the next round, I have to leave.
Yep, it's your turn. Shade,
Let's try performance.
going for the
Wait,
big.
wait, you have
big
to get
bang.
20 for performance.
You got it.
Do
Wait,
you
no,
have
wait,
charisma?
wait, no, I can't do that since my
Wait, it should
performance
be
is a
actually
0.
It's actually -3 because of the last check. So it's going to be 17. It's still tough.
Wait, Shay, what do you what attributes do you have the highest
3,
besides dexterity?
2, 1, roll. Oh my,
What'd you get?
oh my god. I got a 20. I actually got a 20.
Okay. So we'll mark that as performance happening.
It's a 0 thing. It's like 0, not a 1. I don't get any pluses.
Great. Great positioning as you're able to maneuver and use some of your impact to swerve and almost drift away from the vehicle.
Yes.
Do you want to pass? Ah, right. The as everyone's turn is done, Mr. Nerdy, you're gonna have to make a animal handling check. Now that you see that the red orc has taken significant damage, or not significant, but they took.
13.
Okay, that's not gonna bode that well for you guys. Everyone can make a dexterity saving throw, please. As you
Dexterity
see,
saving throw.
yep, the side mounts have come up.
19.
13.
16.
Ruff got 19.
I got 13.
Yeah,
Got
16.
it. Okay. Everyone less than 15, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
What happened to us? What did they do?
They opened up a whole bunch of cannons and fired at you.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright.
So your vehicle is actually going to take significant armor damage from that.
Do we have any left?
You do. Yep. The plating is holding in. Your vehicle is pretty tough, but
Well, armor is only 2, right?
it's
If I take
currently
one,
2.
if I take one more hit,
3
I'm
damage.
dead.
Wow. Yeah, that cannon blast really knocked you back.
So
And
if it's
Because
damage free,
I
how
actually,
many
if
be
I
left?
took damage, I would have been on 5 health left. But I realized I forgot to restore my health after the last
Oh, yeah.
battle where
You should
in
restore
the
your health.
cave.
That's right. Okay, this will conclude our session. Shade, you're going to pass over to the next player. You can choose who that is now.
But how much damage do I take?
Half of that, so 11.
I'm gonna pass it to
Will you,
Miss.
or you will use less
Back to
than
Mr.
15?
Nerdy. Okay,
I was 19.
excellent. With that
So should I take half of that too?
No, because
critical maneuver that you guys
you
do,
got 16.
So I don't take damage?
You take 11 points. of
a
damage.
half is 11. Yep. And once again, with your drifting arc,
Plus
the
11.
cannon blasts, remainder of them sail off
There's
into
another-
nothing. And this guy.
Because you
No, I don't take anything.
but you were above 15, so you only take 11 points of damage. But instead, you took 25 points of damage. So restore 25 health points right here. Restore 25. And then add that. And then subtract 11 again.
Okay, well, that is it, you guys. Congratulations. You've already made it. It's not even complete
Minus the
one
15 I dropped.
one circle around the track. There are 3 laps, and you're already in 3rd place. just for now. So we'll have to pick it up next time. It'll
So
be
do
a
we
little-
have to stop to get it fixed?
You would have to make a pit stop to get it fixed, or you can choose not to and press your luck to try to keep going.
All right.
I have an absurd idea, but can I
All
throw
right.
my
Next time.
can I throw my last potion of healing at the Gova and heal the Gova?
It's not organic.
It's a big vehicle. That does sound like a crazy thing a barbarian.
Hey,
might
can I
say.
just drink it?
You
You
certainly
can pour
can.
it down the nitrous.
Yeah, all of you who have a potion, you can definitely drink it after that last action.
How much will a greater potion of healing heal me?
You can look it up. That's probably the best way.
All right. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll finish up this race next time, and otherwise, great job, good teamwork.
Thank you.
Sounds like
Bye.
you're starting to figure it out.
Bye.
Okay. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks.